just gonna hit start recording.
Where's my hot water? 3 stars.
Like she's an Uber. Your DoorDash.
I'm so excited it's Taco Bell. I haven't had Taco Bell in so goddamn long. And I looked like I deserved Taco Bell.
Rough week.
It was nice. I'm a wife guy now, dude. It's great. I can activate all these stupid fucking jokes.
Am I loaded in? I am loaded. Okay. Damn it, I still don't see Klaus. But now Cynric's here.
Oh, I think I actually just got moved because I don't see myself either. So let me drag myself on over. This is why we got backup Klauses. There I am.
Hey, wait, who's this?
Wait, there's nothing. I don't see anything there.
It's just invisible Klaus.
Inside you, there are 2 wolves. One is invisible.
How do you?
Okay, I see what's going on now. So this class should plus and minus. This class should work now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Let me know if it does actually or it doesn't. Like.
Oh, I see both now.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Let's
he's
take the backup away.
Yeah.
Invisible Klaus.
I think the downside of having the backups was I didn't keep super strict track of which were the backups and which were the originals, so sometimes I would change things to make it work, and then this changes would not save.
I remember we left off, like we dealt with that first wave, and then I think we like hunkered down in here to be able to short rest.
Is this thing dead?
Oh, I don't see shit. But that big one, I remember we did kill it. It just took forever.
It's just standing up.
Which that's interesting because I can't see the enemies.
Yeah, me neither.
It's my backup. If I drag him over here, no, he can't see me either. But they do pop out of existence.
So is it
Is
it proximity based? It should be proximity based.
Oh, I have dark vision. That might be why I see it.
Well, let me drag
I see it now.
I see it now, yeah. But if I drop my either module in here, I don't see him. I can fall on something right here. I know there's an entity.
Wait, I don't see.
I'm standing on top of.
I'm so confused as to why this is going on.
Oh,
I think I know why. Don't use this one.
Gotcha. Oh, there it is. That's the shade.
There's the entity. All right, cool. Yeah, use the one that's named right now.
Nice.
It's the scripting. The scripting on this model is interfering with the ability for it to reveal for some reason. Well, yeah, I mean, I know why, but I don't know why. Wink. Okay.
Is there supposed to be a fog around? I don't see any fog.
Well, you don't see it, but it is metaphorically there. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we can.
So everyone should be able to see everything now. If it's not working, I actually have no idea.
Yeah, we can see entities. We can see the whole floor plan.
Okay.
Klaus is still invisible for me, but I see.
God damn it!
I see his bot, like where he's supposed to be. So
yeah, I see the same thing.
But his shit's invisible.
All we see are like the character stand,
but the stand is
like the platform. That's all we see is like the dark platform.
I've been testing them. They can.
I still see you. I mean,
so I think the reason the different. Can you see this one? The whole top part. This is so weird. So this one can be seen but cannot see, and then this one can see but cannot be seen. We have to choose one thing.
I mean, just choose this one. That's fine.
Yeah.
Can we make one really tiny and put it on top of the other one?
Promise we won't be able to change it later, so I'm just gonna say that for now. I'll think on this further. I'm gonna use the restroom, and then we will have a recap.
No, that's fine. Because then, fellas, what is the key to ping my fellow players?
The what?
The key to ping, like your location on the map.
Tab.
Tab. Great. Because that means if I'm like, okay, I move over here.
And if you hold tab, you get the ruler.
I mean, I can see where you are. I just can't see your actual body.
Great. I forgot everything I knew about tabletop sim in the past 2 weeks.
We had to learn all this for Warhammer.
Oh yeah.
I bought some Plague Marines. They finally came back in stock, and I grabbed them real quick.
Woo!
It's gonna take like 2 months to get here, though.
Yeah. No, the classic GW.
Oh, we'll be in Denver by then, so I'll have to get them like sent to me, or I'll just have to drive up here.
Yeah. It's not like you're getting them sent to like Virginia.
Yeah, I mean it's literally like
We took a long rest or a short rest, right?
Short rest.
Short rest.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
So, okay. One more thing I wanted to ask, but I forget what it was. So, I think we could just do recap. I don't know, I want to ask, Cynric and, oh, that's why I didn't put it face down, because it's bugging. Tristan about this. I think at some point it would be good to do a recap of the campaign as a whole. What do you guys think? I don't necessarily think now is the time, but maybe before we do our downtime and stuff. Oh, I think actually, yeah, maybe at the end of the session would be good before we do downtime and everything.
Sure.
Alright, so, I kind of just was going to ask that open-endedly, and then, like, that was the idea I had, and I was like, no, I don't care what you think, that's what we should do, just kidding. But if you have any other input, like, or what else do you think about that, like, I think it's a good idea. Okay, so, alright, last session, recap. Is anyone brave enough? It's been a while. I'll try to get us back on weekly, by the way, we'll see. Because that'll be fun.
I'm trying to remember how we started. I know how we got in here.
I know how we ended.
Like that.
I know how you started.
Were we at the church and someone came to us?
Yes.
That's not how you started the session, but that's how you ended up here, yes.
How did we start the session?
Well, the session before that, you left a message for Fastbond, and then you were like, oh, I gotta go talk to my grandma, and then I was like...
Oh, we talked to your grandma first?
Yes.
That was last session? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was 2 sessions ago. Okay.
We did a lot last session.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Alright, so we talked to Grandma.
Yep. You want to... How'd that go?
Not
Actually,
very
okay.
good.
I think
Alright.
it went okay.
It went interesting.
Jacob, I missed your face, dude. It's... it's weird hearing you talk and not seeing you. And then
I'm
hearing
sorry.
everyone else. That's okay, man. Alright, sorry.
I think, what was it, like the grandma wanted to know what was going on with you two, and like why you were helping people without like a seemingly mechanical end, right?
Yeah, she didn't like that we didn't have like a clear intention.
I think she thinks that means you're hiding it, right?
Yeah, like I think we have a clear intention. She just like doesn't understand it, so she like,
doesn't fit in her paradigm.
Trust it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we did that. I stayed back to like ask her specific things. Yeah, she usually be the two. Thanks, babe. Just like the specific things, and then
Talk to your grandma like that?
hey man, the vice get her to some shit. What, you didn't see her? We did that, and then I think we went back to the church, and that's when like the guy came to someone came saying they had, like, their house was haunted.
What about,
Yeah, and there's a step before that, right?
We stopped at the home. Right?
Sure.
Didn't we stop at the orphanage?
No.
Not that I recall. The thing that happened before, when you guys got back, there was something you had left there.
Oh!
The werewolves had been like doused and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
while we were doing that, like a man came to us and he was like, "There's a ghost in my house," and then that's
Yeah.
how we got here.
And we went to his house to fix it, and then
It turns out there's an entire catacombs under the floorboards for some fucking reason.
yeah. Well, we went in, and that guy's very scared, first of all. But we're basically like, stay out. This is our business or whatever. This is church business, and we went inside. And there was a ghost. The little ghosty boy came out, a shade. He was like pointing at the floorboards. And then we're like, all right, and we started ripping them up, and then he just went down. So now we're here, as we found.
We killed a couple zombies.
And we killed a couple zombies. We struggled to kill, or I struggled to kill one extremely almost dead zombie.
They were struggling too.
First try.
Zombies are hard to kill.
Yeah, and then we killed them, and now we took a nap, and the shade is being annoyed that we're taking so long.
Wait, what do you mean first try? Who said?
Bro, I remember that one zombie that was in the side room that like we just could not get. I think I did a shot at with the D8 damage die, and we finally got high enough on it.
Gotcha. I wish we could see tokens in this kind of light, but it doesn't show up very well. Sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing.
Okay. So, we finally managed to take down a few zombies. Let's just I'll kind of do a little bit of setting stuff as well. I believe this is where you guys came down. Haven't made a terrible amount of progress here, but I don't blame you. This room is sort of a library. You found some scrolls, a lot of books, mostly lost to time. I think I had to ask someone here. There's definitely a need for translation. And I think I asked, does Cynric have Abyssal? That's what my memory tells me, but I might be wrong. Or a demonic language.
Check. Yes, I know Celestial, Common, Demonic, Druidic, and Ulven.
Gotcha.
Holy shit.
Smart man.
Yeah, I didn't do any of my reading.
I'll also mention that, didn't we joke about that before, that he like carried you through Cathar School, or was it the other way around? I don't remember.
I carried
him. He carried me.
Well, I guess you guys helped each other then. Some talents, you know, are different. Between the two of you, though, great team.
I did our foreign languages. I did everything else.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nyla.
That's awesome. She's redeemed the 4 out of 5.
3 stars.
Brutal. One other thing I'll mention, Cynric, is that just from a little bit. So most of what you got, a lot of the writing was magically preserved, or like the spell scrolls were stuff that you could read the most of because they were magically enhanced and preserved. Looking a little bit through all the other documents, it's definitely like it is demonic, but it's sort of unfamiliar in a lot of ways. I'll just say that for now. And then this is a well, and y'all kind of look down there. I think there's something really special going on. Mm-hmm. This is a storage area, so this room definitely has a very like musty, moldy atmosphere that adds on to the already stuffy, choking air quality in this crypt. Y'all took a short rest. Did everyone roll their hit dice and everything, or we still need to?
Yeah, I just rolled mine.
All right.
Had to roll 3 to heal up all the way.
Hand it over to you guys when you're ready.
And
well, do we wake up and everything's the same?
Yeah, is an uneventful short rest. Yeah, it's still as a crypt, right?
All right. I was actually
the only thing that's
here.
Okay.
I remember.
The only thing that's different is, or that happens really, is this guy kind of flying all around you and annoying people trying to move things along.
Can I look at the well and maybe just by investigating it or like looking at it perceive how, I don't want to, maybe not how old it is, but like if I look at the well, does it look like the well's above ground, or does it look like architecturally different, like designed in a previous time? I guess I'm trying to like date the well.
I would
like
suggest
if he's...
Oh, you could do like history or investigation.
I was gonna look down it, right? Or did I already look?
I think you already did. It's a well, right? There was nothing,
well, right?
at least that you could perceive, that was unusual.
Sure,
about it.
Zombies climbing out of it.
Yeah,
I'll do. I mean, they're both +0, so I'll just do 17 for investigation.
17 for investigation. It's hard to say if it's dated or not, because it's definitely like a sort of style that's a little unusual to you growing up in Thraben, or even from the time you had in Lambholt. It's hard to say if that's just because it's a different style or a different era, though.
Mm. Okay.
I think Klaus was trying to like take a second bite to compose himself and approach the other two. So like, well, it seems that we have to pick a direction. We've made it partially down here and haven't explored this way yet.
Well, I think the Shade has a direction that he wants to go.
Oh, by all means, follow the ghost.
I point this direction.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how sarcastic are you being, Klaus?
I think he started sarcastic and then realized what we'd been into and was like, yeah, by all means, follow the ghost.
All right, I'll take point.
It's moving considerably faster this time.
Oh boy.
Hey Shade, wait up.
Cynric.
Sorry.
It's fun to act.
Looking at D&D Beyond.
We're still alive, so we might have a little more caution than you.
Oh, just slow down.
When you enter this room, I described this to Tristan before, because this fight kind of spilled over here a little bit, but this room has very sort of
I remember perfectly about it.
Yeah. Do you want to describe it?
No.
It's there's like cubbies notched into all the walls, and these wooden drawers with looks like runes on the outside, and there are actually several more shades. We'll just populate here in this room that are sitting, kind of plucking at the ground, looking very bored, very despondent.
They're plucking at the ground?
Yeah, just like not digging in the same way, but sort of like moving dust around.
Do you know these people? I'll say to the shade, see if he says anything.
He looks towards you, but there's nothing, or it looks towards you, there's nothing really understandable though. They all become alert when you enter and kind of fixate on you, looking very surprised and somewhat eager.
We come in peace.
These ones,
I think you know that.
They look very well put together, I'll kind of describe. Oh, actually, here, since we can't... Oh yeah, this is so weird. So why are these images completely black, but this one isn't? That's something for me to look at.
Yes.
I want to show you some artwork, but I'm not sure what the...
Wait, we're in the jungle? When did that happen?
best way to do it is, where do you see jungle? Oh, it's not a jungle, it's just... Wait, where do you see that?
Oh, woods. Never mind, it's woods.
Wait, where do you see that? I'm curious what you guys see.
Outside.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. But these ones are basically... They look like someone you could recognize if you knew who they were. Do you know what I mean? Like, they have enough of their sort of complexion
Do they look
remaining.
Familial?
Oh, like the
in terms of are they related? You can make an ability check if you want for that.
Ooh. What one would you think that is? Or should I... Would that be perception? Or insight?
I like insight, yeah.
20 something. 3.
It doesn't seem like they're related, no.
Okay, nice. That was a good roll for an otherwise worthless check.
The shade.
If I go to like if I go to approach one of the cubbies, does it look like a carved out like room in a bunkhouse or like a tomb?
What do you mean?
So I'm wondering if it's like dressed up for like people to have slept here en masse, or if this is like a mortuary, right? Like if this is where like bodies would be interned, or like laid on slabs.
You very much get the idea. So when you look at these cubbies, do you want to look inside one of the drawers that I mentioned, or?
I think
it doesn't seem large enough for a full body. That's for sure.
I think I would like go to pull it out, and I'd look at the shade to see if like anything I'm doing is aggravating their presence.
They don't seem aggravated at all.
Yeah, pull it open then.
It's bones, essentially.
Okay. Ugh.
Little scraps of there's very little left of any kind of flesh.
Depending on how long we stay in this room, I might see if I can do a quick charcoal rubbing of the name, just to see if anyone in town has heard of it or can decipher these runes. That's mostly my other party members. Like if we're spending more than like 2 minutes here, then sure. But if the shade keeps pushing us, then I'll take care of it later.
Well, the shade itself is definitely eager. As for what you guys want to do, and these ones sort of follow along a little less quickly.
Yeah, I'll come back.
Okay. So I'll continue to follow. And traffic jam.
They're gonna kill us all now.
All right. Well, someone's mini is class about to get caught up. All right, there we go. As you turn down this hallway,
Jacob, lower your lift height, Jesus.
You feel like a little.
I got my Air Jordans on, dude.
Almost kind of crackling, like a static. Your hair is kind of standing up, and there's a sort of chargedness that has been absent. You feel this kind of like clarity in the atmosphere that wasn't there in this previously dead, very stagnant room. And they continue down. It looks like they go into a side passage here.
As we're making the final steps, like all remark to the party members, it feels like after a storm.
As you look into this room, you notice, you see exactly what you see. There's public scattered all around. There's this purple gem that sits in the pedestal in a gold lattice, and a skeleton that has crumbled in front of it. For the first time, there's this sort of, from all these spirits, there's sort of a rasping sound that they've been making this whole time, or when it seems like they're speaking, it actually comes into speech slightly as they all sort of speak together and say, "Free." And this one approaches the purple gem.
This bone pile, can I tell, does it look like a pile of just one person or like multiple people's bone parts?
Just from looking at it does seem like one skeleton. If you really want to investigate and check to make sure, go ahead. Make an ability check. I would probably say investigation or do nature or survival, something like that.
I'll do investigation. Oh no.
I think while this is investigating, I'd turn to Cinderella and I'd ask, like, if you see anything like this? I'm a little worried. We've been called here for apparently a poltergeist, and now we're being asked to free 1, 2, 3, I think 4.
I'll like look at Tristan really quickly and look back at Klaus. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. All these spell books make me think that perhaps their spirits were trapped in some sort of ritual, but I don't know.
Well, let's see what's in them, and I'll go to see if I can like look at one real quick.
Absolutely. I'll go pick up a spell book too.
Do you have what language is your class?
That's a great question, actually. I
love people say that when they don't have the answer.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Nobody does.
I speak Common, Sylvan, and the like local language for here.
Ulvin.
Yeah.
As you're flipping through these spellbooks, there's essentially nothing that you recognize.
So a lot of lines.
Is it demonic again?
It is not even like the script that, like, you know what I mean? Like, it looks like Greek, right? Like, it's the letters are not even the same.
Lots of curvy lines.
Is it celestial?
Asking about
is it demonic?
It's definitely not celestial. Again, different script. In terms of demonic, it actually toes the line. There's only a couple books that you can read that you can understand it all. The other ones are the same alphabet, but are incomprehensible to you, Zinric. You can go ahead, you can make some kind of intelligence check if you want to attempt to like read or parse what's going on here.
Let's see here.
Shit, I just spilled a bit of my tea, but
my intelligence is all shit. Can I make a religion check?
To accomplish what?
Or is that pushing it?
A religion check will not help you read. It can maybe help you figure out like the source of the text.
I'll pick up intelligence then.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Graham, your video reset by the way.
14.
Oh yeah, what's that?
14. Let's see. The books are definitely going over. You're reading about a really powerful. A lot of it seems to be about very powerful magic. Elements of like imprisonment, and it seems like a lot of the books, the ones that from what you can read, are concerned about like materials and sort of the things you need to, or things that could possibly be used to cast a spell like that.
I'll just relay that to the party. I'll say the text here is, I think, rooted in demonic. I can understand some of these books, but not all of them. Even the ones I can't understand, I think, are using demonic as some sort of, but it's some language I can't comprehend. The scrolls I found in here earlier that we found together are also in demonic, but these books specifically talk to some sort of entrapment magic. But
I'll point to the gem thing. Are they talking about this probably?
Maybe.
I'll go to grab it, but look at the shades to see if like I'm about to frickin' Indiana Jones something.
Do you want to? This is interesting. It's this thing. I'm trying to use skill checks less because they slow down the game. So there's no stakes here, so I'll tell you what they seem. They seem eager for you to kind of like go for it. Like this is sort of like there's an excitement. They're kind of watching very intently.
Listen, they could be tricking us.
Yeah.
I don't like that either. I'll get. Let's see. What do I have in my bags? Because I don't. They're scaring me.
They've been able to speak in here once. They should be able to answer some more.
That's true.
Yeah, if they want us to, I trust them.
Is something bad if I pick this
forward
up?
some information.
I'll say it to the shades. Something bad gonna happen if I pick this up?
It's make an insight check. Because what happens is they all sort of talk, but again they're very difficult to understand, and they're not saying the same thing, so it's almost impossible to like concentrate and get a cohesive message. It's these very long, monotone, breathy. Anyway.
21.
21. Let's see. Basically the only thing you can parse out from what they're concerned with is that they are bound to this, and breaking it will free them.
Well,
Okay, I'll pick it up then.
Okay. As you pick it up, there is this rush of heat from the ground and a flash of bright orange light. Everyone make dexterity saving throws.
Of course.
Ooh, surprise, surprise, right?
oh my god. You picked up a fucking IED.
It's alright, I have high dex, so good
Let's
luck,
see what
guys.
this... What?
Ooh.
Oh, whoops. I made a mistake in the queue. Let's do... this.
Thank God for advantage.
That's a clean 21.
A clean 21. Okay.
17.
This is a lot
12.
of dice. 17, 12. Okay.
Yes, my lord.
So, I'm verifying something real quickly. I believe the spell save is 13. And so, oh, a 12 just fails it. Okay. Failure is 31 fire damage. Success is 15.
31 fire damage.
Holy shit.
And we'll go ahead and roll initiative.
These fuckers. Okay.
15 damage, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, boys. So I'm about to die.
I think we all are, dude. 15 damage is not good for me.
I'm not gonna say my health, but it's under 10.
Oh, I'm just over 10.
Same.
Nice.
Okay. And then initiative?
Yep. Alright, I'll roll mine as well.
Initiative. Okay.
How am I gonna shoot a shade?
You guys remember what we ended last session talking about?
27.
Okay, good. Good, because...
27 heal kill worms. Just get me out of here.
14.
28.
Okay, it's
Oh.
really good for that you guys have some high initiative though. That's good. So I believe Cynric was ahead of Klaus, right?
I have a 14.
Oh.
28 on Tristan, 27 on Cynric, 14 on Klaus.
Okay, so for a moment it's impossible to open your eyes with this rush of hot air and soot that blinds into you. And when your eyes reopen, there is the skull from the skeleton has raised up and it fucking what's the word? It's on fire. Can you guys see this?
Ghost Rider.
It shows
Yeah,
up.
I can, and it's horrifying.
Okay, I'm trying to stand it
I
up.
see an outline and a smoky head.
Yep.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, so essentially, it will not
Doesn't
up.
want to stand up though.
Yeah, that's really strange. It was up right over there.
His head is.
Was it-
way
Hey,
down.
oh, I might need to put up my lift height so it gets off the ground. Okay. Nope, it's just off balance. That's so unlucky. My monster is fucked. Maybe if I have
Just
an idea.
hold him forever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a dark silhouette that kind of has a humanoid frame that is underneath the flaming skull as it holds a staff, and it speaks and says, "Ah, you've come to free me. I thank
No.
you." And you can take your initiative, Cynric.
Didn't Tristan get a 28?
Oh, he had a 28? I thought he had an 8. He's not paying attention. I think he's talking to. No.
Oh, that's why you thought I was ahead of him. No, he has a 28.
You have a 28, right, Tristan?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you had an 8. Okay, good. So you're first, Tristan.
I don't like being first.
Yeah, first or last.
It's interesting. I will.
All these books are on fire.
Oh, right. No.
All these books are on fire. He's standing there.
And, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Is there a ceiling to this?
Yeah.
How high is it?
About 10 feet. Not that high.
Okay. I want to look at the shade. Does he look aggro? Or just...
He does not look aggro. He looks very,
concerned.
I think, again, I'm trying not to use the ability check. The rule of thumb I'm trying to use for ability checks is only ask them if there's, like, up and down, not just, like, if it's what you see, you know what I mean? Either you get it or don't, like, there has to be some risk. So, it's shit that you can just see doesn't require an ability check. It seems surprised, like, there's sort of motion, it's sort of looking around, not really sure what's going on, it looks very confused.
I'm going to... How far is this?
Ooh, yeah, let's say 1 inch is 5 feet.
Okay. What?
Why am I just getting 6.2 no matter what I measure from? That's really annoying.
1 inch?
Yeah.
Oh, these are inches. Got it. 1 inch is 5 feet. Okay. So I want to walk to this wall, and then just start walking up the wall.
Okay. So
I want to try to get on the ceiling if I can.
What the?
How do you have? Is your
30?
What's your climb speed?
Equal to my movement.
Okay, so yeah, so you can get like 15. You can definitely get on the ceiling and then have 5 feet. Can you hang upside down?
Yes.
Okay.
So I just want to stand, I guess, like upside down right here.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep you locked in this position for now, so that it shows that you're elevated.
Oh, cool. Nice. If I flip myself, will I go upside down and lock there?
Let me do that. Yes, you can.
Nice.
That's really cool.
And then I want to hold my action for when Cindric engages him.
What is?
I want to shoot him.
Okay. And I think Cindric is next then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I am going to not engage right now. I'm going to heal.
Okay.
So I don't die. Yeah, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself and then Rage as a bonus action. So Cure Wounds, 1d8 plus 2. I got a 7. Take a spell
Keep it in... Wait, do you get Rages back on short rest or long rest? I'm just curious.
I get Rages back on a long rest, but now I have 1 left after this.
Okay.
I've been keeping track. That was my second rage.
Because if it does not hit you, your rage just runs out next turn, right? Because you didn't deal any damage.
Right.
Okay. But it's good to give yourself the rage in case it hits you, so you have resistance to shit.
Yeah, I'm really low right now. All right, so that's good. That's good. I'm raging, and then I'm just going to. Which one were you waiting to engage? This guy?
The flamey head.
I could. That's exactly 30 feet. I can get in combat with him. That's 30. Yeah. 1 inch is 5. 5 times 6 is 30. Boom.
Quick maths. And so.
Quick maths.
Your reaction, yeah.
So now I can shoot.
We should have maybe been more specific, but I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to wait until someone engages sneak attack range, yeah.
Yep. Exactly. All right. Time to. I'll shoot him.
Okay.
Actions. Make sure I get the right plus. Nat 20. Woo!
Save us. Get us out of here, dude.
Right. It's not an 8th year attack, but I guess it's fine. Alright, so that's... I double the damage dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, actually...
I'm also, would you call your shot for me? I guess I should have asked this before you rolled a crit, but, where...
I mean, I can only see his head, right?
Yeah.
So I'll hit his head.
Yeah, so the idea is there's a skull that is flaming and a kind of shadowy humanoid form beneath.
I'm not gonna shoot the shadowy humanoid.
Sure.
I think the head. Is there anything important looking on the head, or is it just a skull on fire?
It's a flaming skull.
Okay, yeah. All right, I'll shoot his flaming skull. And I think I get to roll an additional die because I have a red major trait.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. So when you crit on a weapon using Dex, I get to use an additional die. So it's 3 damage die instead of 1, right?
Yeah. I guess I should clarify in that ability that die is not doubled.
Yeah.
I think it might be worded. It might be worded that way. I don't know how clear it is.
It says you use an additional die when you crit, so I would assume.
Yeah, because I don't know what the barbarian one is. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's based on. Or like the fighters have it too. It's like brutal critical or whatever. Oh no, but that means you crit on a 19 out of 20. I don't know what the extra dice one's. The barbarian one is called savage crit anyway.
Okay, so. Oh, it's 1d6. So. 3d6 instead. I rolled 2 1s. And a 6.
What a roller coaster!
8 plus 5.
Maybe the challenge is hitting the skull.
13 damage. Got him.
Okay. So the arrow just.
Oh, plus sneak attack damage.
Oh, good. Wait, which are also double because they're dice, yeah?
Oh my god, this is. Yes, correct. Yeah, rogues! 8. 12 plus 12 more, so 25 damage actually.
Okay.
I see why critting is fun on a rogue.
So, you release an arrow, correct?
Yeah.
It just slams into the skull, embeds itself, and it's sticking into its head now. Like the bone's fragmented up at the top, and you can see the arrowhead come out the other side slightly through the jaw. The figure turns to look at you, just slightly acknowledging you. It waves its staff, and there becomes like this shimmer in the air now that looks like there's this kind of reflective, invisible surface standing around it.
Mage armor.
And it looks, as it looks up to you, Tristan, and slowly turns its head to Cynric and says, "I will spare your lives if you let me escape. I have no quarrel with you." And
we have quarrel with you now.
And you heard us.
Okay. Is there an initiative before mine after this?
Not anymore.
Great. I wanted to see if the shades are turning on us. I learned 2 important things from that turn. 1, we can hit the skull with arrows. 2, it turned to look at you. So,
it looks back this way now, by the way, just so you know. Because it spoke to him as well. Okay.
I'm gonna back up to the wall, knock, and try to put an arrow into its flaming skull.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Great. And I'm gonna use one of my arcane shots to do the shadow arrow. I do an extra 2d6 psychic, and I need it to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Boop. Ooh, 20 on the wisdom.
Fuck. Yeah, it beats the wisdom saving throw. That's 5 piercing and 7 psychic for 12 total.
How do you want to do it?
That's all I imagine. I think I would honestly try to like go like up one and like watch as it bobs and just try to get one in through like the wider plate of the skull. Because I'm just trying to hit for the effect, honestly. I'm not intending to kill it.
Okay. So yeah, when you shoot through the side of the skull, second arrow goes through completely, and the skull, the flame extinguishes, the shadowy form dissipates, and the skull drops to the ground.
Oh, damn it. I was trying to show off.
Into the corner of the room. I can give you guys another skull mini if you want, but I'm going to take that one away for now because it would be confusing otherwise.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh.
I'll drop. Is initiative's over?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll look at the shades behind us. What are the shades doing? Are they gone, or are they just like...
One kind of looked towards this sort of corner of the room. They were generally very disoriented for a second, but they once again congregate on this purple gem.
I want to drop down and land on my feet.
Go. Oh yeah, I'll knock you. Wait, I'll try to do it so you don't fall on your face, but no promises.
Yeah.
I do that.
That was really bad. If I misclicked that, by the way, the whole table would have flipped. I think so. I really took a risk for you there.
I think Klaus would be kind of taken aback as you touching the ground. He'd be like, "What was that? I've never seen that before."
Yeah, I don't know. I learned.
How long have you been able to do that?
Ever since I was a kid, I guess.
It's not your shoes?
I touch my feet. It doesn't feel sticky. You can touch them if you want, and I'll put my feet out.
Klaus does a twitch, like touch, and then goes back. I wish I was.
Have I seen Tristan do that before?
That's the question for him.
Have you been around me when I'm doing my like petty theft?
Probably not. I don't know.
Probably not.
Then no, you have not seen me do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll just be quiet. I don't really know how to react to that.
I thought that was gonna be tougher.
With the Strollful, I want to rush it.
Sorry?
I was asking the fellow players if they saw where the Stroll went, because I'll
point to the where it dropped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys want a mini for it?
Whatever.
He's about to crush it, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop on it a bit.
Okay.
I'll walk over to it.
Stop on it a bit?
Well, I'm gonna get my arrow out, and then I'm gonna stomp on it till it's pieces, if I can.
Wait. I'm gonna walk really far away. I'm gonna go to the opposite corner. Alright, you can stomp on it now.
I didn't hear what Cynic was trying to say. But you can
I said, where was the purple gem?
He does not see it, it's right here.
Alright, I'm just gonna pick it up.
Whoa. You landed on it, I guess.
Well, now I don't want to stomp it, thanks. And Klaus stomps it anyways.
Yeah. It crumbles like you would expect bone to. Just
That's better.
And purple gem, you have it. It's small, maybe about this size in your palm. And it has this intricate sort of gold lattice work around it. But the gem does look like it's fragmented somewhat. Like it's not perfectly cut and maybe a little cracked. Here, I will unlock it so you can just pick it up if you want to put it in your inventory or something to represent that.
I don't even see it.
I don't...
Oh, there it is.
Oh. Save object.
Oh.
I don't think... Oh, you saving shit in your inventory? That's pretty cool.
No, I don't know how to do that.
Well, I was thinking you could just physically move it to the side of the table where your minis are. If not,
sure.
But save object like saves it locally on your computer, which is another way to do it.
Oh, now
it's there you go. I just dropped it in my chest. All right. What do you guys want to do with the gem?
Well, I guess we should ask the Shades. Like, what do we do with this? Are you free yet?
Give me 30 seconds and I'll weigh in.
You can make another insight check if you like.
Damn, I'm rolling high. 20.
Which is good. It's kind of your thing.
yeah, that's true. 22.
I'm giving you a mental advantage, or like DC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Okay. They don't know what to do with it, but they know that they are not free. As long as we are here, we are bound.
Maybe the answers are somewhere else in here? Or,
maybe
we just have to take the gem out of this place.
Maybe we have to destroy the gem.
Can you guys just follow us out? What's keeping you down here?
Make another insight check.
Sir. Not as high. 13.
When you ask it, what you pick up from asking them, like, if they can follow you out,
I can't hear you.
We must.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, the audio probably ducks because I'm whispering.
Because you're whispering, yeah.
Interesting. Could you ask them what is this place? I mean, we don't even know where we are. What's the purpose of this catacomb?
That's a good question, I guess. Can you answer his question? I'm sure you can hear him as well.
Yeah, but you'll have to make the insight check to see if they understand. Yeah. I mean, Cynric, I think Cynric, you can roll as well.
I got a 20.
Insight.
21 or 22.
He was rolling really high.
I got a 21.
Oh, wow. So you asked what the purpose? Well, that's unfortunate. You guys rolled so high because they don't know. There are memories lost. We've been here, trapped for eons. I don't know how well you can hear that. They've been here.
Yeah, I heard that. That's a long time.
Then this site must predate the town.
I thought we already knew that.
Yeah. Do we want to further explore these catacombs?
Yes. We haven't been here, right?
No, not yet.
Then we should go. Well, you can follow us if you want, Shades, but we're gonna try our hardest to free you guys.
We must.
Hey, Tristan, can you ask them what they would do if they were freed? I don't want to let these doors move in upstairs.
Sure. What would you do when you're free? I would assume they'd just return.
Die. Yeah.
This is another one of those that's like you don't really need insight because it's kind of unanimous. It's understandable. They say sleep.
Yeah.
That's
okay. If we can't find anything else in here, we might as well just try we could try a ritual that we learned in school, Cynric.
Yeah, we could.
But I mean, we should investigate the rest of this place first.
I'll feel more well rested once we've checked it all out.
Yeah.
We didn't.
We'll head over to the. Oh god damn it.
Tripping over ghosts. That's a good band name.
Tripping over ghosts.
I don't know the rest of them. I feel like we're missing one. That's like. Oh wait, here they are.
They come and go.
They sort of, as you move, they seem to follow at like a fixed distance.
That's cute.
Which one of us are they following?
You can make an insight check.
Oh boy, okay.
Hey, now I always feel like it's so hard to like use each skill equitably. I feel like I'm overusing insight now, but maybe not. I don't know. It's useful.
A 5.
It's hard to tell, really. I think it might be you.
Oh no.
Oh wait. Boom, I'll come right here. I don't think we've been in there before.
Okay, as you advance down this hallway, let's see, let me check my notes real quick.
Yep. Zoom looks like there's not like multiple planes.
Sorry?
Like there's a lifted portion of it.
There is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so this part, this staircase is not really, like, you kind of have to infer it. It's not all directly visible to you because it is fully collapsed. Like, there's a significant amount of earth, stone, dirt, and strong, large roots that have, like, invaded this room. As you come down this hallway,
must be towards the forest.
You get this similar kind of hair standing feeling, but not quite as strong as previously. This room is not significant. This is just a map that I ripped. So.
Can we send the shades in first? I really don't want to another pot encounter.
I can try to sneak in. I don't think the shades will be able to communicate much to us.
That's fair.
I'll
make a stealth check.
Stealth roll.
Right before you do that, I'm gonna. Oh my god.
Guidance.
What's the name of the cantrip? Guidance.
Guidance.
1d4.
1d4.
Choose to use it. Yeah.
Yes, I definitely choose to use it because I rolled low. Where's stealth? Okay. 1d4, you said? Where's my d4? There it is. Nice. 7. 16.
Okay.
Start with a 4.
You're sneaking.
Cool. I'll crawl in here, or stealthily walk in.
So this room, from what you can see, it's a bit cleaner than the other ones. a couple more shelves, mostly empty space, large runic designs on the ground, the walls, and these 2 altars here. You'll also see on this one there is various kinds of ink. Yeah, there's nothing alive that you see in here, or undead moving. Looks like it's spilled very like. This is probably the messiest area, and there's a leather-bound tome.
I think it's okay to come in here. Just say out loud.
If you say so. And this, God, they're following us.
Posse.
Looks like they are following you.
I think they're following you.
I'll go up to this book. Actually, Cynric, you might want to come up here.
I backed away from the book.
Alright,
Probably
Cynric.
hard to read.
Make an intelligence check.
Can I help?
No,
Ain't
because
school
you do
anymore.
not have the alphabet.
Damn it.
12 plus a d4. 4. 16.
Alright, I'm gonna give you... This is fun, I think. I'm gonna unlock this book. I'm gonna add the description of it. Oh no! Wait, does this work? I don't think you may not be able to. Or I'm just gonna DM it to you on Discord then. That'll be the best way.
Okay.
But
I
here's.
can read the description.
There's basically 2 things. There's a long note on the left-hand page, and on the right-hand page, there is what looks like basically a spell scroll, but in a book, right? Like the outlines, the designs, the inlays, all that sort of stuff.
Ooh.
Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna read this real quick. It's quite long.
Can you read it out loud? Because we can't read.
I can read.
The date is ... It looks like it's been lost. I have been...
It's not that it's lost, it's that you don't... It's hard to figure out, like, sorry, I guess I should explain that. The missing parts you just can't translate, right?
Gotcha.
The date, it's hard to figure out the exact one, but it seems like it was about more than 200 years ago.
Okay. The date is missing. I have been missing. Anytime I say missing, there's like a cut in the text. I have been missing, and I've been coming to terms with missing, exhausting death. Earth and roots have crushed the entrances to the place, and I have missing, period. I am faced with missing, period. The painful part is that I am expected missing, comma, just not so soon. I thought killing an angel for them would missing, comma, but less than a day later, I sit here doomed. That bastard Ironbark missing ... or period. I never thought I would be the naive one, so eagerly trusting and easily deceived. His slow reading and missing made him easy to look down upon. But I swear if I ever escape this place, I will never underestimate missing again. If I ever escape, I will win. If I escape, I will survive until the end of time. Despite these lofty hopes, I come to terms with the reality of the situation. I am unlucky to survive or to see the sun again. I will spend my final days in missing, preparing a missing Hilton. If anyone finds this, I pray they deliver it to him. I will make the inscription simple enough for novices. That's it.
I'll send you the signature for some reason.
Killing an angel for someone.
I didn't think that was possible.
Signed, Corvud Reichstall. Riesstall.
You know that name?
No.
Corvud Riesstall. That sounds like the Reese family from like a time ago. You know how names change over time?
Yeah. Can I do like a history check on like my own family?
Sure.
Okay.
This is the name. I would spell it out to you guys.
I rolled a 19.
That's definitely like that's familiar to you as a sort of progenitor to your family name.
2 S's.
I guess progenitor is not the word. An offshoot, right? The other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Your family progenerates that family. This specific person, though, you're not familiar with.
It's would have been a cousin. I could ask Grandma.
Is she gonna be honest about it? If it's
Grandma's never honest. I think we'd leave that part out of it.
He's trapped here. They said in the thing.
Yeah. He said.
Did we
I thought killing an angel for them would, like, he was. I assume he was told to kill an angel for Ironbark Blank. He trusted him and he was deceived. Then he was trapped here and he couldn't escape. And then he's like, if I ever escape, I'll live forever to get my revenge. And it was signed Corvud Riestall.
What is the woods that the druids stay in called?
Sounds very druidic. Ironbark.
It's called what?
Iron.
Isn't it like the something grove?
It's the iron. It's the iron.
Oh no. The Ironbark is the name of the grove is Silverleaf.
Oh, Silverleaf. Okay, that's better. Oof.
And it sounds like it's written by one man. It could have been the scroll from earlier. I don't think. And last time I looked over the shoulder of the shades, I don't know if it would be all of them.
Can I look at the scroll, the spell scroll in the book too? Because he said he left
Sure.
it for us.
He said it was simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can make an Arcana check though, just to
Sure.
see exactly how much you figure out.
Guidance.
Sure. Yeah.
A 9 plus a d4. 4. Beautiful. 13.
It's definitely potent as you sort of touch it. Again, the hand on your the hair on your hand stands up as you kind of scan across it. It looks like there's a lot of time put into making it, and it's like a modified hex spell or a bestow curse, something like that.
Okay.
And like very high level magic, like above 6th level.
And they said what was the purpose of this spell? It said in the book or in the message.
It says, if anyone finds this, I pray they deliver it to him. To Ironbark. I will make the inscription simple enough.
Right?
Sounds like it wants him to do his revenge for him.
Oh no, it says, I will spend my final days in an active blank, preparing a blank 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 symbol. If anyone finds this, I pray they deliver it to him. When he says to him, it sounds like he's referencing Ironbark.
I thought he was referencing someone that you couldn't pronounce. You couldn't say.
He said that bastard Ironbark Blank. I never thought it would be naive to trust him, deceive. His slow reading and blank made him easy to look down upon. But I swear, if I ever escape, I will never blank again. If I ever win, I will escape. It's with these lofty hopes, come to terms with the situation. I'm on my an active blank preparing. Yeah, it sounds like he's referencing Ironbark.
Also,
Ironbark
if you want to like if you want to take a few minutes and like focus on a specific blank and try to make another intelligence checks, you might be able to get a little more context about it. If there's like one thing you're really not sure about.
Can I focus on Ironbark Blank?
Sure.
Let's focus on that. All right, guidance, intelligence. Ooh, 16 plus a d4. Oh my god, 20. I've rolled 3 d4s.
So you're able to, just taking a second to kind of read it and then look at the other verbs in the page, based on the way it's conjugated, you're not sure exactly what the... Yeah, you're not exactly sure what the word is, but based on the way like the grammar is, it seems like the person's saying Ironbark did something to me. Like that, you get what I mean? Like the conjugation of the verb means Ironbark verbed myself, right?
Right. Yeah, and it would make sense that he's referencing Ironbark with the spell because the spell is like a hex. It's something negative. So, also, I don't think I'm able to use the spell. The spell seems out of my toolkit for someone of more trained in the arcane. But I think Ironbark. I think I was able to read it as a novice, but I don't know if I can use it. I don't know. The spell's far too powerful for me.
It's dangerous then.
I think so. You guys can also make Arcana checks to figure out, like, if you want to figure out how spell scrolls work a little bit.
Sure. Try.
Or I could just maybe tell you. I mean, okay. So generally, the way it functions is that anyone can try to use a spell scroll, but the more trained you are, the less chance there are of like side effects. Essentially, like there can be unintended consequences. The magic could be wasted. The spell could not have its full potency. So anyone can attempt, but yeah, like the more there's no hard and fast lines. But the more skilled you are, the better.
Okay.
Is there anything else in this room that we can? There's runes, right, on the ground?
Yeah.
Can you try to read these?
Yeah, I'll go over and read them.
It's definitely a magical arrangement, so it's not like reading. You can get individual signs you can figure out. There's ones that are related to transmutation magic, to death, rebirth, binding, growth, life. I could go on and on and on. But really, if you wanted to try to decipher what was going on here, it's more... maybe someone would have to assist you, someone proficient in Arcana. I don't know if anyone is proficient in Arcana, but yeah, so the two of you together through reading and then arcane knowledge can try to piece together what was happening.
Let's take a look over your shoulder, City Boy. Do we need another roll on that, or is just the assistance enough?
I think you could roll Arcana with advantage. I think that would maybe be the best way. Yeah.
That's a 19 on one and a 7 on the other.
Okay. It definitely looks like this room had... First thing that stands out is there's like multiple layers. Like not all of these were created as part of the same project. There is lots of different things of binding different spirits, extending lifespans of things, reanimating corpses, even merging them together, enhancing, sort of practicing magical rituals to summon and also to create large amounts of necrotic energy that would, be harmful to living things.
Seems like this might have been a testing ground. One that's been occupied for some time.
Are the shades not coming in here?
They've it's not like they're avoiding it. They just, again, they kind of did this fixed distance, and as you guys have been sitting here talking, they spread out a little bit and fade around, but they're not really, again, using any sort of purpose.
Make sure they're not like afraid of the room or something.
No, yeah.
Is there anything on the other altar over here?
No.
Great.
What do we need anything for the lay to rest ritual?
No. Just 10 minutes and
in the 8th year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you want to do that,
challenge.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, I'll watch the door.
Go ahead.
I think so, Tristan.
Okay.
Might as well.
Can I get the shades to come surround me?
Make a persuasion check.
Guidance.
Oh,
nice.
I'm not very charismatic. 11. Oh, I got a 1. Nice. So it just cancels out my negative charisma mod. 12.
In beckoning them to approach, one spirit does. The rest, again, continue to sort of meander.
Good enough, I guess. Cynric, would you like to aid me?
Sure.
Alright,
I'll take the 8th year out and take a knee, I guess.
Sure.
And once Cynric's over here, I'll begin the ritual.
So typically, spirits, typically with any of these rituals, the idea, since there's a 10-minute duration, is to try to bind the target somehow. So, and usually with silver, if you don't have any silver or anything to literally make a barrier with, you could scratch a little bit of a circle into the ground with the 8th year. That is the bare minimum.
What do I have in here?
We have silver arrowheads, but I don't know if it's worth using them.
I have candles.
Do you have any silver pieces?
Oh yeah, can we just use silver pieces?
Do you
Like
have
coins?
silver pieces?
I may change last time or something.
Yeah.
Well, because
I have
again,
58.
silver is not the real. Silver is not what it is in D&D Beyond.
Ah, okay.
I don't think you guys have silver pieces. I think there were silver pieces in the chest. I mean, maybe. I don't know if you took those out of the chest or.
I have a bell.
Maybe we just tried to do the circle with your fancy knife.
Yeah. And I have a bunch of ball bearings.
If those were silver, somebody would spend way too much money.
Yeah. I'll just scratch. How many shades are there? 4?
Mm-hmm.
Scratch a little intricate circle thing for each shade.
While Tristan's preparing that, I'm gonna like calmly look at the shades and be like, I know you don't have a lot of reason to trust us, but this is your only shot to be free. So you might want to come and join your friend. We promise you no ill will. We said you'd help you, and we're doing that help. If you'd like to remain on the mortal plane, you're welcome to stay behind. And
Make a
turn back to
persuasion
Tristan.
check once again.
Okay, I'll guidance myself. Persuasion. Natural 20.
Ooh. Talking to the dead.
23.
It
Sorry, I'm using
seems.
D&D Beyond for roll. So it rolled a B, and I was like, what D? And I was like, what does that mean?
It seems somehow that there's certain key phrases you used, tapping maybe a little bit into your training as a Cathar to kind of understand the mindset of a spirit. It's hard to speak to them in terms of the physical environment around. Appealing to the idea of the material plane and the afterlife really seemed to resonate, and you gather their attention enough to get them to surround you.
I'll motion for each of them to stand or float above their circles.
Okay.
All right, let's begin, I guess. And
You would have to draw the circle around them. Once the circle is drawn, it would be difficult for them to enter. It's kind of.
Oh,
the
I'll do it.
area.
Okay, I think I would have known that, right?
There you go.
We know all of this, I promise.
Yeah.
Class, we're trained professionals.
I'm going to be honest, I'm just watching. I have no idea what you are doing.
All right, I'll draw circles around each of them. And,
So I think that persuasion check was your first skill check, so that's a
Okay.
success.
Boys.
Now I don't.
If you want, you could make a
You later
dexterity
regret.
check for the circles to see if
Sure.
you have excellent craftsmanship. That would aid your ritual.
Excellent craftsmanship. Sure, I'll make a dex
Penmanship,
check
whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
to
Etching.
draw and etch a circle.
Guidance.
Yes, sir.
Just guidance all day, every day.
Mm-hmm. I feel so coached.
19.
So guided. Yeah, that's definitely it. So these are very well crafted. Excuse me.
All right. And now we begin the ritual the way I was taught.
Go
I
ahead,
don't
I have
remember
full
what
confidence
to
in
do.
you.
Should we say some words or something?
Probably.
Cynic, you want to start?
Sure.
He already started.
I'll
Yeah,
carry
do
this
first.
ritual. Us coming here was a bit shocking to us, and I think we're still a little in shock. But we hope that we can use our training from the church and the angels to guide you into the afterlife, that you may sit in this eternity forever. I guess us being mortals, I can't imagine what it's like to be trapped somewhere forever, especially this place. So I just hope that we're successful in.
Does anyone else hear him cutting a little bit?
A little bit.
Sorry,
Yeah.
let me change my.
I don't know if it's threshold or lag, but it sucks.
Is this
'cause-
better?
It's not, that sounds pretty clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's generally when you're speaking for like more than like 10 seconds.
Yeah. You might just need to be really close to your microphone. So, as you appeal to these kind of spirits. Typically when you've practiced this ritual a lot, you've only conducted it a couple times in training, and typically there is a sort of, it's about what you touched on, kind of aligning with the spirit and having a heart-to-heart connecting and empathizing. Typically spirits are very emotionally wild. And once you achieve that connection, there's a drifting as they dissipate. And you've achieved this connection with these spirits, and there's a full willingness. And you feel that kind of drifting, that release, but it's unable to conclude, as if something is binding them. Something is holding them still to this plane.
Can I pull out the crystal?
Not. Sure.
Can I just... Tristan, do you think I should break this? Or attempt? I don't... I'm sure this is what's binding them. They kept pointing it out to us.
Mm-hmm. Sure, put it on the ground.
I'll put it on the ground.
And I'll take the Aether and just...
Klaus flinches preemptively.
Make an attack roll.
17.
There is this extremely sharp, stinging sound. It's almost abrasive. It deals probably like a psychic damage to you. And as you slice down into it, the Aether, this heavily enchanted dagger, feels like it's actually met a match. And it just slides off and stabs into the masonry on the ground.
Good lord.
Well, that's scary.
We could try the hit again.
Yeah.
Again, but every time a new Divinity House Klaus just takes one further step back.
And my ears are ringing.
That hurt. How do we destroy this thing?
Yeah. That's
Alright, I'll sneak up on it.
Yeah, I thought about attack roll. No. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom. What do you guys think about this?
Do you think it needs to be dispelled or something?
Potentially.
Could we ask an angel to do it?
You can make requests like that with an assurance it will be granted?
I mean, there's no assurance that it'll be granted, but we can ask.
Once per... Yeah. The Aether Leatherbearer performed the following rituals once per hour. Q lycanthropy, vampirism, lay dead to rest, and summon celestial.
Since I'm doing
Alright, so I would have...
You can summon
I could summon celestial, yeah.
See if the celestial can disenchant the gem or whatever.
Ooh, let me get the... How do I open this?
Maybe I can bring the skeleton back in and we can destroy that too. I'll be honest, that's much more that I'm familiar with than the angels.
Oh god, where did that crystal go?
It's in your bag.
I just took it out.
Uh-oh.
It's so tiny.
Okay, so you want to try to summon Celestial?
Yeah. Like,
All
Sigurd
right.
came out perfectly.
You're still carrying it, man. How do you want to do it?
Is that a specific spell? Or should I look up, or should I just...
Yeah, so it's, let's see. It is a specific spell. But you're not just gonna, like, cast it like a spell. Like, it still is gonna be a ritual.
Right.
I also don't know how, I kind of just mentioned that because I knew it was a spell. I'm not sure how closely, like, I'll probably freestyle it. I don't think I'm going to strictly adhere to the text of the spell. But I think the idea
components
is...
require 500 GP.
Yeah. It lasts for about an hour. That kind of makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, this is weird. There's a different spell that's it's similar. So I guess I was thinking of the wrong spell. The other spell I was thinking of, I don't remember the name of it. But this is like summon the celestial and it fights for you in combat. There's another one that was like you maybe it's Conjure Celestial.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I know, because I don't think that one fights.
No, it does. It's just. Oh. Anyway, I thought there was one. I think there is a spell where you like summon it to ask it to do a favor. It doesn't necessarily have to be fighting. It's the idea is like, it's sort of like, command or whatever.
Genius lamp.
Wish.
Where you just need it to do one thing. So yeah, forget the spell aspect. That doesn't matter.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just take my Aether out and do I know like have I done this in practice? Do I know like generally what to do?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can place the Aether close to your head. It's a lot about trying to maintain this connection to the angels in whatever realm they reside. Asking for mercy, grace, clemency, charity, whatever you need in this current moment, and making sort of the case for the good of mankind rather than what you need.
Okay, I will hold the Aether up to my forehead, close my eyes, and then like do the symbol of the Church of Abyssin.
Cool.
And on my knees I'll say, I'm calling for one of the angels of Abyssin to hear us. We are in an unfamiliar, dangerous place, trying to help wayward spirits home. They seem to be enchanted to this crystal that we cannot seem to get rid of. And I fear for their sake that they will remain trapped when we leave because we are unable to help them. So I'm beseeching you for charity and help.
Okay, make a persuasion check. Or you can do charisma religion.
Ooh.
So that would be a charisma modifier with your proficiency bonus, because I'm assuming you're proficient in religion, but maybe you're not.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Charisma religion with guidance. Nice. I got a fat 9. Plus a d4. 11.
Okay. So there is, as you usher this prayer, there is a moment of silence, a kind of stillness, and then slowly the sort of stagnancy in the air begins to dissipate. You feel a small breeze in this glowing light that begins to fill the room. And this woman in, let's see, a sort of green, sort of flowery dress with blonde hair and a bun, holding a large, long staff that edges into the heron's wings, and dove-like, again, wings, appears before you with a sort of halo of light that comes from behind her head.
I will go and pick up the purple crystal.
Can I aid you?
And I'll just hold the crystal, trying to be respectful of distance. Just holding it in my palm, I'll say, my lady, this is what I believe is what's binding them to this plane, and we are unable to destroy it.
She takes a second to survey the sort of spirits that are still standing in these circles. And she says that I do believe you are correct. She waves her hand over it, and there's this kind of spark. Again, for a second, your hair moves. You feel it in your skin. You get a little bit of a tingle and a chill, and then all 4 of them, the shades just evaporate.
Thank you, my lady.
What happens to...
Sorry?
Is the crystal still in my hand?
Yeah, it physically exists, but that sort of magic feel to it is not there anymore. It just feels like a gem.
Alright, I'm just gonna pocket it.
Is there anything else that requires my aid?
I'll just look at Tristan. I don't...
Do you understand the spell in this book, what it's used for? And I'll point to that. It seems like an angel was slain here.
You say an angel was slain here.
That's what it says in the book.
Someone was sent to kill an angel for someone else.
She disappears for a moment. She flies, sort of like glides slowly over to the wall, and like just like a spirit evaporates through it.
I think in the moment of the time while she's gone, like Klaus would like look at Tristan and Cinnamon, just his eyes wide and his jaw slack, just like.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the Church of Absence symbol and like pocket the gem, and like look at Tristan like a little freaked out, like holy shit.
Has this happened before?
They don't usually run out on us.
I was honestly
it always freaks me out when they come.
I was honestly still more shocked about it appearing. It leaving, I'm going to have to take time to process.
Very faintly, a similar kind of sensation goes across you, that quick tingling in your skin.
Maybe she found the scroll?
I want to look at the book. Is it
she re-enters the room from this side. What are you looking at the book?
See if something changed in it.
Nothing that you can see has changed in the book.
Okay.
The light kind of the silvery light re-enters the room. He says, "I'm glad that you called me. That explains how you reached me so easily. This place required a settling of an old score."
Do you know an Ironbark?
I know the man, yes.
It's a man. A druid?
Yes.
What about a Corvid Restal?
This was the man that I just laid to rest, a lich very far gone.
Oh, that was the straw.
It was.
Interesting.
I think Klaus had said that like to himself and was very surprised when the angel answered.
He slayed an angel for this Ironbark? Something. I may have misread.
There's different versions of the story, yes, but an angel from not of my kin, older. And he's nevertheless, we still feel a certain amount of sisterhood.
Should we be worried about this?
About what?
What it says in this book, what this spell is for.
A third time, she walks over to the book and waves her hand, and then similarly, just about like on the crystal in terms of the power, the intensity, this tingling as it just evaporates. And then she looks to you and says, "It's all in the past now."
Okay.
And
Can I make an insight check on an angel?
Yeah, go for it. What exactly are you trying to discern?
Whether it actually is all in the past, or if this is might come around and bite someone in the ass. I want to know if she's being truthful or fully honest with us about this long ago story thing. 21.
Let's see. So, you know from your education, it's essentially impossible for an angel to lie. Really, for this check, you're kind of trying to tease a little bit more nuance from the situation, right? And what she's saying is sort of like, I don't remember exactly the question you asked, but the way that she's answering it is that this is not like a threat anymore. It's not saying that like, oh, she's not saying that there's sunshine and rainbows and everyone's friends and there's peace and everything's perfect, but like this is not an immediate danger. It's not what it used to be. It is in essence history.
Okay. Whew. Okay. Well, I think that's all we needed. But...
A final thing before I go. she indicates, she faces towards you, Tristan, and says, reaches her hand out. She says, I know, I saw what you did for that girl, Yulia, and that was very compassionate of you. And she plucks a feather off of one of her wings and hands it to you. I leave you a blessing.
Thank you, my lady. I was just doing what's right.
Continue to do so. And she drops it into your hand and then disappears.
Are we done?
We can return to the... Yeah, let's get out of here.
Guess it's in the past now, yeah.
I'll put the feather away.
Klaus just sort of like paces around, like rubbing his face, like, I don't understand exactly what I saw, but...
Yeah, I guess putting the dead to rest is normal, but an angel is the odd thing.
We have a different method.
I'm still curious who Ironbark is, but I guess if she says it's in the past, it's in the past. There might just be a dead end at this point. Knowledge might be gone. But I'm still concerned why this catacomb was under this town.
I'd be interested to ask Fastban about it. Or interested to hear what you get from asking Fastban about it.
We should reach out to the druids for him, and I'll see if I can unearth anything on the family connection.
Yeah, it seems
yeah.
He just now died. So there's that.
Recently, huh?
I mean, we just killed him, right?
Well, his body died a long time ago, but his spirit was just sent.
A lich.
What do you guys? Wait, I'm really curious. I want to talk. What did happen to that guy? What's dead? Who killed him? Is he dead? What are these things?
I mean, we destroyed its vessel, and then it seems that the angel had dispelled it. So I don't think it would be like something that should come back. But it seemed to know what it was. That's as alive as I think.
Yeah.
I'm really curious. I think it's funny, like the word "dead" when you talk about a zombie or a lich is kind of interesting. So that's why I wanted to check in and see what you guys were thinking.
It's been dead, but now it's gone.
Sure, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
One way to stay. I would say there's a difference between being dead and like still and living would be like experiencing the world still, and he's still walking around doing stuff. And well, now not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, as you said that, Klaus would like kick some white powder off the edge of his boot, like not anymore.
Yeah.
We should go back to that family. I'm sure they're going to be surprised that all of this is down here.
I mean, that's our only way out of here.
Graham, did you get your Taco Bell already?
Yes, I ate it already. It was delicious.
Okay. I was gonna ask because I'll take like a little bit of a $5 before we continue.
I'll take a $5
to go into my notes and everything, and then we will do probably a little bit more and then wrap up.
Great. I'll be back at 5.
All right. $5.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some food.
Good stuff.
We'll be sitting here.
Sorry about that. I had to throw some flowers.
All right. I'm ready to roll if you guys are.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
So I think honestly I've been sort of slow rolling, so I was curious to see what you guys would do about this because it is a little bit of an interesting problem, but not that interesting. How are you gonna get out? Do you remember how you got in?
Yeah, this hole right here, right?
Yeah.
I can just walk out.
As you approach,
before we leave, we shouldn't tell this family anything about this. We should seal this.
We have to tell them. It's under their house.
This is exciting. I didn't even plan for this to be a conflict. Please continue.
What if they come down here?
No, I mean, obviously, if we tell them about it, they're never going to want to come down here. But they should know that we can tell them the.
Where is this discussion taking place, by the way?
I think maybe it's like as we're walking back.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. We can tell them that the spirits have been dispelled, but there is bad energy and spaces down here, and can board it up, not go in the crawl space.
Yeah.
Sometimes a small lie is better than a big one.
Maybe fill this hole with a lot of dirt.
Yes.
I don't think you would want to walk on a floorboard that's just over this entire thing.
Good lord, no.
And before I go up, I'll grab this my rope and lantern from the well.
Okay.
Wait. Before we walk up, can I like cut the hand off of a zombie?
Sure.
Of course.
As you guys pass through this hallway, it sounds like there's like a bit of shuffling from above.
Oh, they came back in.
Cindric, you can get a hand from a zombie. No skill check necessary, really.
Just pops off.
Plug and play.
It's gonna make a Constitution saving throw to resist, because they're fucking resilient.
I can climb out and I'll drop a rope down for you guys.
Yeah, if there's people up there, use your church authority. Tell them to leave while we board this up.
Oh yeah. I'll climb up, pretending like I'm doing this, but really I'm just walking the wall. So that they're not like seeing a dude just walk perpendicular up the fucking wall.
I see.
I think
there's no one in the house when you.
Okay, good. I'll drop the rope down.
Okay.
Come on up. I'll tie it around something so I don't have to carry him up.
You first, Cindric. Also, what's up with the walls thing? That was just out of nowhere.
Yeah, I've never seen him do that before. I don't know.
That answers questions I didn't know I had.
Worried. Yeah. Maybe we can confront him about it tomorrow or something.
Back at the church, and away from prying years.
I agree. And I'll just start heading up.
Alright.
I follow.
As you guys, I mean, it's definitely audible, right? It's a smaller house. As you get yourselves climbing out of the hole, Carl peeks back in from the doorway. He says, "How? What happened? Is it okay?"
I'm gonna stick the zombie hand out and say, "Carl, we need 5 minutes."
He looks really frightened. Okay. Make it. I don't know. Whatever. No, we don't have to do that. It's fun to roll intimidation checks, but it wouldn't really change the way that I do anything. So yeah. Anyway.
All right.
That's why I brought the zombie hand.
Cool. Do we want to patch this up now, or should we?
I don't want anyone else seeing it.
Should we fill this hole with dirt or something? I mean, where are we gonna get a shit ton of stone to throw down?
You're also pretty fucking tired at this point. While you're down there is this kind of heightened adrenaline sensation, and now that you're kind of crawling out, it's hit you that like it's going on 2 or 3 in the morning. You haven't had a rest.
I'll walk out. You guys can stay in here for a second, and I'll walk out to where Carl and his family are. I think they're just outside the house.
Yeah.
Right? And I'll just hand them. Let's see, how much money do I want to? I'll give them a gold coin, or I'll give them 2 gold coins. Oops, I'm hitting add, not subtract. There we go. And I'll say, can you guys spend the night in a tavern or something? We are gonna have to clear this hole up, but we might want to take a rest first.
Is the house okay?
Yeah, we the spirit will no longer be worrying you. It's just there was that hole led to a larger room with some other entities in there that we had to clear out.
Sure. And he looks down at the kid and says, "You hear that? We get to rest now." And they take the money and.
All right, cool.
Piss off.
And then I'll walk back in. All right, they won't be here for another day, so.
Great.
We can sleep in their rooms, I guess, if you want to.
Let's drag the stove or something over the hole to cover it in case anything comes out and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Cindric, you're big and strong. Why don't you handle that?
I'll pat Cindric on the back. That's my my help for that. Good job. You can do it. I believe in you.
We'll see you in bed.
And I'll just walk it over. Do they have like a couch? I'm just gonna fall asleep on the first soft thing.
Sure.
I'll just pass out in the dad's favorite seat or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll take it not, Cindric. It's not really fair.
Roll my eyes as you guys start relaxing. Natural 20, 23.
You're you're ready to go to bed, so you fucking get it over with for sure.
Yeah.
Pulling the stove. Just Not even too loud, probably. I mean, because it's 23, it's done so quickly and smoothly. The hole is covered. Entryway.
I knew you had it.
Yeah, fuck off.
There's a little bit of like a bending of the floorboards around the entryway, but not so much that you feel like you're gonna fall in.
Well, that'll fix it. We'll fix it in the morning, I guess.
I'll just like ball my cloak up into a pillow and like sleep with my back to one of the walls.
Okay. And
Klaus, do you know, before we go to sleep, do you know where a good place to get a lot of dirt would be? Or should we just dig it ourselves?
How picky are you about manure mix then?
Well, it's under a house, so I assume.
Okay, so somewhat picky. Honestly, we could just get things in the outskirts of town. If we wanted to, we could hire.
Hire something. Could get a higher power to do it.
Oh, again, it did it again. What lesson you heard?
Hire someone.
Oh, we can hire some local youths to assist with it. I don't know if we have to go all the way to the quarry for this.
Okay, good.
Let alone we don't know what we find.
Speaking to the stonecutters, that might be a good way to introduce ourselves for the church's reconstruction.
We could use about some of those walls. It's getting drafty.
Yeah, sure. We can get it filled with stone. They're probably safer anyway.
Honestly, if you want, you can sprinkle some holy water, just water, and say some words. I'm sure they'll sleep better after.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go to sleep.
All right. Don't matter.
I think.
Sorry, I'm falling asleep IRL too. I think the vaccine is catching up with me. I'm very out of it right now.
Oh, no.
All right. So long rest.
Take
That's
a long rest.
straightforward.
Yeah.
Well, I would wait maybe like, sorry to interrupt, I would wait maybe like 10 minutes while we're just like Cinder or Tristan and I are just like in the front room, just like in the pitch black. And Tristan,
Yeah.
how can you walk up walls?
Hmm?
How can you walk up walls?
You can fly, and you're asking me how I can climb.
Fair enough. I'll just roll over.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Did you have like shadowy tendrils come out of your fucking chest last time you raged?
Yeah.
I'm just a simple country boy. I don't understand any of this shit.
Okay. I appreciate the conversation though. It was a good hustle. All right. So long rest. Definitely sleeping in at this point, which means daylight is burning. How do you all want to proceed?
Well, when we wake up, what time is it? Like 1 or something? 2 p.m.
Yeah, I'd probably say 1 is what you need for a long rest.
Oh god.
I'll wake up Sinner because I know he didn't wake up yet. All right, let's go to the masons, I guess, and see if we can get this hole filled.
Oh, quickly, and then Klaus was like pop his head in the room where the hole was and the stove is to see if nothing's changed.
Oh! Wait, I thought you were trying to. I was like, are you gonna move the stove?
Oh no, I just wanted to make sure it hadn't fallen or something. I hadn't like pushed it.
No, yeah, it's a pretty stable arrangement.
Cool. Stay like that. Okay, we can leave.
All right, let's see. So it would be daytime.
Would you like to take the lead, Klaus? You know.
Sure.
More than I do.
I don't know any shortcuts. It's pretty straightforward, but I will do so. Oh no, Tristan.
No. Deceased.
I just want to make sure my information is correct before we do this too much.
Oh, he's dead.
No.
So you're trying to find a large quantity of dirt, or?
Whatever they want to do to fill the hole. I really don't care how much it costs.
Because there's, I don't really think. I assume when you're talking about manure, you were talking about fertilizer, unless you're talking about.
Oh yeah, Klaus was making a joke. I was like, well, if you're not picky, we can just go like scrape the edge of the farms, you know. But considering this is in their house, may want to go talk to the local mason.
Yeah, and they might just fill it with stone or something, or rocks.
Okay. Let me see. Give me a moment.
I'm thinking more so. This is a good way to say hi to them. Kind of. And get them to do a job for us.
Whoa! I just accidentally dealt figures to you guys. I think that was not supposed to happen. Okay.
Is that a cart?
So the Masons Guild, let's see. Pretty obviously well-constructed, fancy building. Partially stone, partially wood.
Is it supposed to be this dark out?
Is it? Does it seem very dark to you?
Extremely.
Extreme.
Feels like nighttime almost.
Yeah, it's super dark for us.
Yeah, I'll send you a screenshot.
That's okay. I believe you. I just don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh.
It's daytime.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, sorry, I'm bugging it. Wait, this is extremely dark to you guys?
Well, no, now it's just kind of like sunset.
Okay, so I guess it
didn't.
Must
have lagged.
Yeah, it probably didn't update once. I thought it wasn't updating at all. Okay, so I'm glad that you guys can see now, because I did try to change it to the daytime thing, but anyway.
Nice.
It's pretty busy. There's a good amount of work going on. I'm trying to think. Would you guys be okay with doing this next session? I think I just really want to like prep the fuck out of it.
Oh, for like the Mason business?
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll play this Sunday. That's how I'm gonna make it up. This is gonna be a short one, and we'll play this weekend. I promise. I'm gonna do hella prep, and it's gonna be sick. Okay. So we'll start the session next time. Cause, yeah, I don't know. I'm just really trying to push myself to make this as authentic as possible, and I don't want to.
I getcha.
Do you want us to try to summarize the whole?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm glad you're interested in doing that. Oh, summarize the whole campaign? Yeah. Alright, let's do that shit.
Alright. Day 1.
It's also good for Graham, because I don't think he heard this.
I'm getting my pen and paper.
Oh yeah. You weren't even in the first.
I've just been eavesdropping whenever you tell each other.
I also am once again gonna bring up my vaccine excuse as to why this is a short session. I think it's also a lot easier to I think it's actually nice to have the short sessions when you're playing online. I think it's a lot easier. I think it's just like I don't know. I like both long and short sessions, but if you play a short session in person,
there's less. Well, I feel like there's a lot more prep involved in doing the person thing on the day, right? Like you have to go to the place that you're going to play at.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to get the table ready and all that.
Yeah.
And then if it's like, all right, an hour later, like, all right, clean that up. It's like, imagine doing like a LAN party for an hour.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're like, all right, time to unplug everything.
And especially because like we're all just like gamers. Like it's like we're just gonna be here anyway. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like I remember, I think the first session we played, I was like, let's do a long break. You guys could just play classic or whatever.
Yeah.
They were all just sitting. We were all just sitting on Discord. They were just gaming. I was like, all right. Now we're back.
It works, you know.
Yeah.
All right. So, campaign.
Yeah, the very, very beginning.
Very beginning. It started with Sinric and I graduating Cathar School.
Yes. I should come up with a nice name for that. I'll do that next time.
Cathar University. Or graduation?
Graduation's fine. Cathar School is obviously, you know.
Cathar Academy.
I think it's there is a name for it, I think, but it might be like the Lunarch Academy, which is not good enough for me either, so.
Yeah, I'd rather have Cathar School, honestly. I hope I have people's names in my notes.
We basically received like an assignment, which was to go to.
Wait, what was his name? Our like teacher man. I actually don't have it written down.
Dunley.
I have the next person down.
Dunley.
Dunley, yeah. So we graduated from Dunley. That's when we got our 8th years, and we received a mission to go to.
You took vows.
We did take our Cathar vows, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was cool. I guess that should be written down somewhere, right? Because we had to type them out.
And then we left that next day. We stopped in the town that my parents are from.
Yes. Which is.
And then we spoke.
Is that what it's called?
Lambholt, yep.
And then we met like the Cathar. We met the Cathar of Lambholt and the priestess, and that's where we got.
The Cathar was Lieutenant Bond.
We got a lot of those.
Right.
Yeah.
And the ladies.
Celeste.
Yep. Nice. Okay, I was gonna say something slightly wrong, but okay. Yeah, Lady Celeste. That's where we got our ribbon things. Yeah.
Sorry, I can't wait to talk about this session. I thought there's a few things out of which I thought were so funny. Okay.
Yeah, we got the ribbons, and then we went on our way. Oh, we met up with your parents, also. Yep. And they were like, "My boy, how are you doing?" And I was like, very awkwardly, just.
My parents are dead.
Yeah. And then they're
that
like,
came up
"Where are your parents?" And I was like, "They died. They dead." And he's like, "Oh shit." So yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I'm Batman." And then we left, and we went to.
He can even walk up walls. Batman / Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, Spider-Man's parents are also dead, so I could just be Spider-Man.
And his uncle.
And his uncle. No, actually, it's not. I think it's his granddad who he calls his uncle.
But also, his parents aren't like. His parents are like disappeared. I think they're not dead, depending on which canon you go with.
Yeah, they're just in Cancun, dude.
It depends on which one. Yeah, sure. They're dead, dude. Dead. Right.
No, dude, did you watch The Amazing Spider-Man 2? I don't know if it's in the movie, but there's a deleted scene where his dad comes back. They were like, "Oh, they were in an airplane crash, but he actually lived," and he like.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, he went to Rapture.
True.
Anyway.
They crashed over the Atlantic.
Yeah. That's how BioShock starts. You're actually Spider-Man's dad.
Yeah. Stop confirmed Spider-Man's dad.
Yeah. But so then we went to where's the place that we're in right now?
Avabrook.
Oh, it was Avabrook. Okay.
We met with the mayor first, and
that's why. Yeah, we're in Avabrook now. We
and
met
then
with the mayor.
was with the mayor, so we met her there.
Bond, bro. You never...
Bond.
Jesus Christ.
Bond.
So
Fast Bond. It's like
in my head. Jesus Christ.
Shaken, not stirred. Okay.
The mayor gave us.
Oh yeah, that shit was so funny.
But we were like.
He gave you guys a quest, and you were like, red.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still on our quest log. We've out-leveled it now, so we might not ever go back to do it. It's green. It's getting close to gray, but yeah. He wants us to go to the quarry, and we were like, sure, let's go find a little girl.
It wasn't even the quarry, too. There was something before that. You remember he was concerned about what happened in Lambholt, and he wanted people to sort of look into the Ulvenwald and see what the sort of spirits were doing there.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was getting, he didn't really trust the druids to give him all the information.
Yeah, and we were like, okay, let's get closer to the druids in one hand. So then Cynric talked to Fazbond, or did we both talk to her?
I think she actually came to meet you guys. That was the first thing.
Oh yeah, we were at the church. We went to the church, and she met with us when we went back to the church, right? After we met with the mayor.
I think so. Or you had a private conversation with her somewhere.
Yeah.
And then we started going to the taverns.
Oh,
yeah. Then we went through all 3 taverns to learn about the people, and we were like, any rumors or anything, basically quest searching.
That's where we learned about the little girl.
That's where we learned about the little girl. And the man, the old man that disappeared, and maybe there was some type of infidelity going on. No, that one's got a lot more rumors attached to it. But we were like, yeah, that guy's probably gone. But yeah,
and then we were like, we need a guide. And
then we need a guide. And then we met Klaus.
The little girl.
And we picked up. Or did we talk to the
Yeah, the day before we met Klaus, we healed his cousin's wound, and we met his grandmother.
Really shouldn't have done that.
We helped heal the wound. We didn't heal it fully because
it's a lot of work.
Big wound. Yeah, a lot of work. Then when we found out about the rumor for the girl, then we talked to the parents, and then we got Klaus, right?
Yeah, because they didn't want to give us any information.
Yeah, and we were like, well then, if we don't have that good information, we need a guide.
Yeah.
So then we got Klaus, and then all three of us, we drank some gross drink or something, right?
It's a very special tea. It's very important.
Yeah. Some special tea.
I think it's called rot root.
Yeah, because it smells awful.
Yeah.
And we went out to find the girl, and we found her. It took a little bit though, and she had a rabbit, and the rabbit ran away.
She was about to end it.
She was kind of gross. Oh, and we had fears that she was a werewolf and all this, but turns out she wasn't. Turns out she was actually following a hag or something. But we brought her back, and instead of bringing her back to the parents, we brought her to this place, which they took in. They are members, or are they all members, or is it just the head mistress?
It's an organization that's associated with.
Yeah, the organization is associated with not the Church of Avacyn, but
a different angel, right?
Just one specific angel.
Okay.
Sigarda.
Yeah, Sigarda.
Make a religion check. Asking you to do a skill check in the recap. How cool is that?
Hey, it's continuity.
Guidance in the skill in the
recap.
Did you actually want me to make one?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
You think this is a joke?
Hey. What one was it? Religion check? So that is.
You can make one too, Cynric, just in case one of you gets it.
Ooh.
15.
Okay.
Religion. Rip. 13.
Okay. So yeah, Sigarda again has this particular association with herons. Her flight is the flight of herons, and it's pretty obvious to you that is it's hard to say what she might look like, but there's certain features that are associated with different flights, and it's definitely that angel you met definitely seemed like it is at least from that flight. Is that what you're gonna ask, Klaus?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, they had a heron stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Well, that's cool. But we found her. The Jessica gave her to the place, orphanage. That's the word. And then what did we do with the ring? Do you still have?
Ooh, we forgot about this giant elk encounter. I just wanted to talk about that because.
Yeah. We killed an elk.
I think I learned things from those two combats between the zombies and the giant elk. I think the elk taught me a lot about what makes an encounter interesting. I'll try to keep that in mind. About just the build up to it was really what made it exciting.
I never would have thought it was an elk. I thought it was gonna be some horrible creature.
Yeah, we were like, oh, we're fucked. We're so fucked. And then it was like, oh, it's a deer. And then immediately oh, okay, this is not gonna be as bad. And then it fucking destroys.
I don't know. The thing that's so funny about it too is I don't know if you guys thought this. Or maybe in hindsight, I'll say this. I always think you guys did not have to fight this thing. It's very territorial. You could have just left. But I think you were just not sure. And Cynric was I'm gonna ready my reaction so that if it walks up to me, I fucking hit it. And so he was trying to just check him out. And y'all swung first.
Dude, I was waiting for there to be a demonic bear on the other side of that tree.
Yeah, that was a fun one. I really liked that. Okay.
So we had a lot of meat, which was nice. And
someone
Klaus
cooked it.
some for Jessica.
It was delicious.
Yep.
And was it delicious? I don't
No.
remember.
It was horrible.
Also, something that happened was Klaus made rabbit for Jessica.
Which is also horrible.
And
Bruh.
she was
I think it was. I don't remember too. I was trying to be careful with this. I don't remember. I think she would have eaten it too, but you said it was rabbit, and she was like,
I did. I specifically said. And it's funny because
like,
both in and out of character, I just wasn't thinking about that at all. And as soon as it happened, I was like, oh.
It was so bad. But yeah, we found out there's a hag named Auntie Leonore, or at least that's what she called it. So out there somewhere.
Yeah.
And then after that happened, was it nighttime or something, or did we go to bed?
We went to bed.
We went to bed and got attacked by werewolves.
Yes.
Okay.
They were super quiet. They were like silent and creepy.
They snuck in, and they're super quiet, so we think they're part of. Which pack is that? Not the Skahender pack, but the other one.
It was the dark pack.
There's sort of three.
Pink ones. Shoot, I only wrote one of them down.
What is one's like an amalgamation, right? I'm trying to remember. There's the pink ones, the silent ones, and then there's like the Confederation.
So yeah, the Vilden pack is sort of the name for a conglomeration in Central Kessig. The Skahender is the pink ones with the hooked claws and teeth. And the Learog pack is the very silent one. And they're sort of, there's not really a distinct coloration to them. The thing that might stick them out from the Vilden pack is a lot of the werewolves in the Vilden pack have sort of like almost porcupine-like fur, like very long, pointy, dense fur. Whereas the Learog ones you saw, there's softer and shorter. I think, oh my god. I'll just give you guys a little, since I'm talking about the physicality of the werewolves. I thought this was so cool. I was reading a little article about the concept art, and one of the things I try to describe is they move like they're hunched, right? And they said for Innistrad they're really trying to think about like giving these things a distinct anatomy, because like, I don't know, I guess they just thought they'd seen so many werewolves that were just like furry dudes. They're like, we wanted these things just really feel powerful. And they said, so they kind of move like, they're kind of like gorillas in the sense that they have insanely big, ripped upper bodies and like this kind of narrow waist. And so when they move on all fours, they're like hunched down rather than
holding themselves,
being like a wolf, right? Anyway.
That's terrifying.
I think that's really
Imagine that running at you, just like, like throwing itself towards you.
I was just beating your ass, dude.
Dude, I'd lose a fight to a gorilla, like, easy peasy. I can't even imagine this.
I'm gonna show you guys. This is just a piece of concept art that I really like. That kind of it shows at least the difference I was talking about between you can tell like the upper body and the lower body.
Oh my god.
Complete leg day skipping.
Yeah.
Look at that fifth thumb.
That hand.
Yeah, it's all the way up there.
So low down.
That's fucking awesome. I like the people too. I don't know what exactly it is about them, but they definitely remind me of Innistrad.
It's the colonist tout. Yeah, it's like the same thing with Bloodborne. I love the Bloodborne like look.
Yeah.
Dude, you know, there's like 8 of these guys, and I don't know about y'all, but I get the feeling that they're fucked. Like, I know the werewolf is like backed into a corner, but like, that's just means he's gonna throw hands even harder. Like,
yeah. You know, they already lost one. You can see in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway.
They're done.
Alright.
Anyway.
So at night, yeah, y'all were.
So we got attacked, and then we went out of the church to see, once we survived, to see if there was anyone else that or if there were werewolves attacking anywhere else. And we found up the road over here. What did I just do? I opened the system somehow. Okay. Over there was some dead pink-ish werewolves. We were like, well, that's bad. What are those? And then we found out they're like hook-clawed pink boys called, we just talked about it, Skahenders.
Yeah.
And then that's when Klaus and I helped pick the bodies up and put them away and stuff while Cynric got to learn how to fly.
Yeah.
And flew over a like conglomeration of werewolves, a united confederation of packs, I guess, and they were like sharing food, but like certain ones were eating certain parts, certain ones wouldn't eat certain parts.
There was like a man and a child traded, and the pinks were only eating the child, and it was like a deal being made between the two packs.
So that is interesting, and we don't like that. And then what happened right after that? I'm guessing we went back to sleep.
You went to the Druid Grove.
And we left a message, right? We still haven't gotten a druid to talk to us yet, so.
That's because that was yesterday.
Yes, that was yesterday. Then we went back to sleep.
Yep.
Oh, after trying to burn the bodies.
Yeah.
Then we woke up and they weren't burnt, but doused.
Yeah. I think that's when we went to.
I think actually. Wait, sorry. Let me check exactly. It doesn't really matter. All the important events are there, but I think the sleep was. Maybe we actually got confused in the session about what time of day it was. I think anyway. I don't remember when the sleep was exactly. Because I think you went to the Druid Grove and talked to Emma on the same day, but I don't remember. Anyway.
Who's Emma?
Grandma.
Oh. Yeah. I think we went to sleep and then went to the Druid Grove.
Yeah, you're sorry. Yeah, you might be right there.
Because we were told, or at least Klaus was told that he needs to talk to his grandmother from a cousin, right? When we were putting the bodies away and stuff. So we woke up, found out that the bodies were doused, left a message for the druids, and then went and met with Grandma. And then when we returned to the church, someone came up to us and was like, "Help, ghost." Ghosts! And then toast. And then we went and helped him out. We went into basically the last session in this session happened. We went in, killed a zombie, followed the shade around a lot, found a lich that we stepped on his head after two-shotting him.
Oh yeah, that part I thought was so funny. I was kind of worried about that monster. I
didn't know he was so squishy.
Yeah, just because it was a glass cannon.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely glass cannon. That's the way it was designed. Like that was not like a homebrew bad DM mistake. And anyway, I was sort of okay. I thought that would have been the opening for like potentially a fantastic antagonist if it killed a DC person. So I was sort of like, but I didn't really like the idea. I didn't want it to just like one shot someone with fireball. It cast fireball. By the way, that's what happened. And it was at least gonna be like a fireball and then like a follow-up spell, and it's like, okay, that's fine. But anyway, I think that was good how that went. But yeah, it was definitely a glass cannon for sure.
I thought we were gonna get blown out at first.
Yeah. If we all had like failed our dex saves,
31 would have dropped me. Yeah,
for sure.
Exactly. So we did that, and then we went to lay them to rest after finding the book and the spells and stuff. Learning a lot of information. Still don't know how long ago this was, but it was quite long ago, according to the angel. But we summoned an angel to help us lay the dead to rest. And we were successful, or I guess the angel was successful. We were unsuccessful. And we were successful in asking for help, which is an important skill to have.
Did you all, Cynric, did you keep the gem? I know it's dispelled.
I did, yeah. Okay. I have the feather that she gave me.
Ooh, that's a magic item, by the way.
Yeah, I was wondering about having
it once, but I didn't want to look at it yet. Cause...
are you going to put it on D&D Beyond? You want me to just whisper to you what it does?
Yeah, I can put it on D&D Beyond. And then
call it whatever you want.
Feather.
Yeah.
The magic feather of tickling. And then we climbed out, and now we're getting ready to go fill the hole up after I gave the family some money to stay a night or two in a tavern. which is probably a better night's sleep than we've had.
They were going to get here anyways, yeah. Even with it fixed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so now I guess what we have to do is, like when we get back up, we'll talk to the Mason, see if we can make contact with the church, and then get this filled up. And then, I don't know what the goal is after. Do you still want to check out the quarry?
Yeah, we still need to check out the quarry. We also need to... I mean, hopefully the druids talk to us by then. Maybe not.
Yeah.
That might give us another thing. Maybe the Stonemasons Guild might have a problem with us. There's still some like things we're about to do that might lead to more things. But if nothing else happens, yeah, we can check the quarry out. We still need to know what's going on with these werewolves. I think that's like the big overarching thing right now. It's like, why are they grouping together? What external forces are pushing them to group together? Because that's uncommon, right, for werewolves to packs to group together. So that means there's something scarier out there. I know we talked to someone about vampires. I don't remember who we were talking to about.
It was Emma.
It was Emma. Oh yeah, because we have to.
He said it again.
We have to walk the dang caravan.
We have a caravan transport, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen for a little while though. Yeah, like a couple weeks still.
Yeah, and so we were like, we had to talk about vampires because we were going through vampire country.
Vamp country.
That sounds like a terrible like B horror, like redneck vampires.
Yeah, but it's not even just gonna be that. There'll be carpetbagger vampires too. They'll be like the fancy ones too, but like, wow, dude, I would love some of that incense you have there. We don't have that back at the castle.
That's awesome. Definitely gonna have a Leonardo DiCaprio Jacob.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking of immediately.
We call it Vampyland. Oh god. Ain't nothing but blue glass and red blood. I feel like you could have a cool like southern like planto class like vampires.
I think that makes sense though.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
fucking bloodsuckers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do that, but that's in a little bit of time. For now, we can do the Mason and stuff, and we'll see what falls in our lap.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about meeting the angel today? How did that go?
She was nice.
I wasn't expecting it at all.
I was
I
scared that she wouldn't be only nice, but she was actually. So I was like, lived up to expectations. Thank God.
Cool. Quid pro quo.
Right? It's not like working like with a devil or something. It's like
yeah.
Making a deal with an angel seems like a great deal. You don't have to give anything up. It's awesome.
A little bit better.
Cool.
I was really surprised, like, because like Colossus is still trying to catch up to this. Like, the dual thing of like reading that an angel had been killed was a trip, and then one appeared, and like I think that the proximity of those like so close together, probably there's a little bit of distance there.
Yeah, you're like angel killed. Ha, that must mean something else. Boom, angel shows up. All right, that doesn't mean anything else.
And then also like, how did one of these things die?
Yeah. That's interesting. I do want to get more information about that.
I think it was a pretty big deal for Cynric, and I think he was surprised that it was a big deal for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I kept the gem because it was a big deal for him.
Cool.
I might want to go in there and try to snatch up those books before we fill the hole up.
Some got burnt.
Yeah, I mean the ones that are intact. I mean even the ones that aren't intact, we can just use them as bindings to make it look like we have a big library in the church or something.
We do. Appearances are important.
Exactly.
I have a couple pamphlets.
Look at these old tomes of knowledge we have.
Yeah, and then if you're like, oh, these are such cool books, you're like, yeah, don't read them because they're fucking demonic incantations.
The demonic incantations.
Like, what languages do you know? Oh, you won't be able to read it anyway. It's really
it's fine. You can take a look.
It's really ancient. Yeah, you can look.
Don't try to sound anything out.
That's funny.
Oh god. Yeah, but I'll be hyped for if we're aiming for next Sunday, I'll probably try to let you know by like end of day today, tomorrow if I can do that.
Okay. Okay. You just let me know.
I'll be here.
So I'll ask. I think this is definitely my favorite question. What are you guys looking forward to? I think you always hint at this, you always talk about it in the recap, but I always just like to go back over it.
Mm-hmm. I'm interested in what Cynric can find out from Fastbond.
Yeah, me too.
That's probably what I'm most interested in right now, because I feel like, I mean, the angel said they knew of the Ironbark, but like, or of Mr. Ironbark, whoever this fictional person is, and she said it was a druid, so I want to know if Fastbond knows who that is. At least I'm
excited to learn who knows about the catacombs. Like, I doubt the mayor. I doubt the mayor had to know.
No way, dude. Mayor seems dumb to me.
I don't know, man. I feel like someone knew, the druids or the mayor. And I feel like if we go to the quarry and do his job, like, we have leverage in the conversation.
If the druid found out about it, there's no way they told the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see if Emma knows, and I'd also want to like run by the Corvid Dreistall's name and like see like if we can reverse track like anything that may have happened here. Because that would also give us like the time.
He's actually your dad.
Yeah.
My dad?
You stepped on your dad's skull. How do you feel? You crushed his tiny brain into smithereens.
Klaus just starts to hold like.
That takes daddy issues to a new level.
Yeah. Just weeping at the thin white powder on the bottom of my boot. No. No, that's not my dad. I have a dad. I'd be interested to know though.
My dad.
Could be your dad. Oh my god, dude, we're cousins.
Oh no. I mean, no, yeah. I'd want to be closer. That's fine. Like brothers.
Okay.
God, don't.
Just ran a roller coaster there. Yeah, that'll be cool. I'm excited for that. I'm also really excited. I know it'll be in a bit. Like, I cannot wait for the caravan. I think that'll be really cool to like see a little bit more of like the wider world and like the intrigue of potential vamps. That'll be fun.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add, Cynric?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because I know he hard agreed when you said what he's gonna find out from Fastbond, so I think that counts.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. That, the catacombs, and then like the caravan will be super interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully we can get
We've
this
already touched on all that.
church built up too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be really fun. And I know we've been talking about downtime, but since I don't think it's quite time for downtime yet. We'll see.
Yeah.
Next session. After next session.
Yeah,
probably,
nice.
right?
Yeah, that sounds good with me.
We'll try to see. I honestly don't know. Like,
there's never downtime for.
well, what do you guys? Because what do you guys think you want to do next session? You want to get the whole filled in. You want to talk to Fastbond, and then I guess it kind of depends on that Maybe it actually would be better to do some of these things in like quick sessions, or I don't know, and then do downtime stuff. I hate to ask you guys what you want to do when we're not actually playing, or like playing ahead, but
I mean, I think the downtime would be building the church and then just doing errands for people. At least that's what I would be doing.
Yeah, in order to like get goodwill and money to.
Yeah,
do the
downtime
church.
doesn't have to be an insane amount of prep for me. It can just be like, I just make a little bit of.
And what we could do is like say what downtime activities we'd want to do, and then if like you want to do time skips, just be like, all right, and then this downtime activity happened in one session, then go to the next part.
I'm also wondering, I guess that's another thing I'm thinking about. It kind of depends on the activity, but if I want to do it, because I'd like to do it. What I was thinking is doing it online, one-on-one with people. But if it's something all of you are doing, then it's basically just a session if we're doing it online. Or we could do it in text. But I think I'd want to have it be in person, like in video. So, I don't know. I'll think some more about that.
Sounds good.
Cool. I'm gonna get some food and do some writing on this.
Nice.
I don't want to
appreciate it.
Some more, but anyway.
I appreciate the session. I thought it was fun. Thanks for showing up for it, even with the vax sleepies.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's really what I should do.
Do you have a second dose, Scott, coming up?
No. That's why it's so hard, I think, is it's just all at once.
My second
and I
dose
really did.
I don't even know when my second dose is.
I don't remember asking.
2 or 3 weeks.
Cool. Good.
Just ignore me.
Yeah, I mean, the only two things I have to do is this and like move. So we're talking about you guys a lot.
This and move. Are you done with school?
Yeah, I have like 2 things I need to turn in, but like it'll literally be turning in. I'm gonna look at feedback and change 2 lines and then press submit.
Oh yeah, you don't have any like finals on final days. Yeah.